All right. Day 4. Let's go. Yo, what's up, TK? Be with you shortly. Stay strong, internet. Not the internet, dude. Not today. Like every day is something, right? Today, it's my fucking phone, man. Honestly, I just threw it away, and got my other phone. I'm really reading the chat from that. But we are good now. I'm back. What were you saying about your phone? I was talking about how trash my phone is. It's gone now. As much as we absolutely rely on those damn things, so frustrating when they act like garbage. Yeah, honestly, uh, like again, I'm not, I'm not going for the Apple is better or Samsung is better dichotomy, but like I'm having zero problems on iPhone, dude. It just works. Okay, anyway, so yesterday, the internet was gone, and then I kind of lost the vibe. Didn't work on it too much, so it was kind of slop. uh, from your daily driver and Samsung like some Wi-Fi. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Like I'm using both. Honestly, I kind of fucked it up. Like it's everything is mixed right now, but what I intended to do initially was uh like use one of them for uh like the YouTube channel, like set that account, right? And other for personal use. Because if you look at my YouTube feed, like there's everything, dude. I have so many different interests. Algorithm is probably like confused as fuck, right? Like this guy watches MMA and then he watches speed painting videos and then he watches some meditation music. The other day he watches some racing, like GT racing or something like that. And then the other day he watches, I don't know, Joe Rogan or something. And then the other day he watches some completely irrelevant shit. And like anytime someone sends me a link, like, your friends send you like a funny video or something, right? And then the algorithm instantly thinks you want that stuff, right? Like I'm so fed up with all this bullshit. Like couldn't it be like the old days? Everything is fucking algorithm and AI. Fucking trash. 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 I hear you. It's some serious online drama in another art server. Uh, you mean uh, you mean today? Yesterday? Total killed vibe mid session. Oh, yeah. My algorithms are schizo. Exactly, dude. Exactly. Same. Like my algorithm, my YouTube, uh, like, I don't know, algorithm is probably like demented as fuck, dude. What does this guy want? And it's actually uh, like people have hobbies and all that, but like when it comes to like watching random shit online, like you know what I think about it? Like people people doing these algorithms and all that, I think they are doing too much, right? Like, can't you just let fucking go? Like, it's not always helpful to uh what do you call it? Like, let machines be machines, man. Like, honestly, you know what I'm doing? Like, for a long time, when I log in, like, I don't use social media a lot, but when I do, for example, when I have a shortcut for YouTube on my bookmarks bar, but it's the shortcut of the YouTube studio section, right? Or another shortcut of like the watch later playlist, right? So I never go on to what do you call it? The main screen, the splash. What was it? Home screen, right? Same with other ones as well. Because like that happened to me so many times. Like, let's say you want to check out something on YouTube, right? You write youtube.com and then you go onto the main page and there's lots of stuff like videos and all that. It instantly distracts you, right? I'm like, oh, what's this? Oh, what's this? Oh, what's this? And then I forgot what I forget why I go there for, right? It's so funny, man. My Jakshi YouTube is thankfully pristine. Yeah, I intend to do that, but it's fucked up. I might as well just create a new account. Only follow and watch artists. Uh, Personal one is just fine. Yeah, like you should actually make different accounts for different what do you call it? Different interests, right? Yeah, I'm ranting about it, but I don't honestly I don't have a solution. It's like it's not even like it's not even one person or one company uh doing it, right? It's this collective evolution. Like, most of the annoying things you experience on social media and online platforms, like, they're mostly as a byproduct of our cognitive biases, right? Like, whenever a platform gets popular, uh, they start optimizing for views and all that, and then you know that's like the typical YouTube video hook. Like, they always push on fear and all that because we react to negative things more powerful than the positive ones, right? That's why you have all the bullshit news on the news. Uh, and all that, right? Like, I remember the first times of YouTube, it was actually like really good, man. Like, whatever had value, uh it would go to the top, right? In terms of discoverability and all that. That's completely gone. Like, it's not even yesterday. Like, it's been gone for a long fucking time. But yeah, I mean, you can like optimize it by yourself, right? Like you said, you can set up some things. But for the average person who don't know about how algorithms work and all that stuff, like they just consume whatever is put in front of them, right? So like it's so weird. Like if you fall into that loophole, it just fries up your brain. It's so insane. It's just the nature of things. Yeah, exactly. Momentum is just driving everything. Yeah, like I don't know. It's weird. Like we are in a weird time, right? Also, AI is insane. Uh, like there's all this what we call it. There's all this uh like what uh like people getting anxious about AI and all that. Like some of it is like pompous, right? They are like hyping it. Like what's the opposite of the hype, right? Like they are pumping fear and all that to I don't know, for their own agenda or something. But like there is also a truth to that, right? Like it's coming so fast. Uh, it's kind of scary, dude. This pose has to go on the short list for further refinement. You mean the one I drove or one you did? Or this one? I need to remember the reference for that. The one I just did? Okay. Yeah, this might turn into lots of things, right? Yeah. I'm also like yes. Oh my god, dude! Yesterday's prompt from Croquis Cafe, like that model, I loved her so much. Like so beautiful, a black lady. Uh, I was actually so excited to draw her, right? And it's but yeah, it's whatever, right? So I actually enjoyed drawing her as well, but like today, I'm not really excited for the video. So again, I'll use them as much as I can, but not uh, what do you call it? Not gonna get stuck on it, right? Like it's not a rule. It's kind of crazy how some models just cry to be drawn. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Also, uh, like this is something I was thinking about. I think the first day. Like, remember I was talking about how I'm out of references and all that. So, like, this is the idea. Like, remember when we were kids, like before the social media era, uh, like maybe you had a gaming console or a PC, whatever, But you didn't have access to like infinite games or infinite TV shows or infinite films, right? Like you know, you if you want to watch something, you would either watch what's on TV or you would rent. If you want to play something, like you couldn't have lots of games because there was no Steam, there was no Game Pass and all that. So the thing is, uh, you had less, right? I mean, I remember I had my Game Boy when I was a kid, and like I had couple of cartilages, right? Whatever it uh, is it called cartilage? Uh, the thing. Anyways, so like I had like 3 4 games, and that was it, right? And when I wanted a new game, like I would ask my parents, and maybe they would buy one like every 2 weeks or something like that, right? Uh, but that was it, right? So you didn't have unlimited options. So that kind of made me embrace the ones I had, right? Again, I'm not suggesting anything. Like I'm not saying uh, anyone do anything about it. I'm just talking about it, right? So uh, like that made me kind of embrace what we had, right? Again, for we always had a PC, uh, but you know, if you wanted the game, you had to go to the store and buy the CD or the DVD, and then that's it, right? Like you couldn't buy a lot. Like we weren't rich, we weren't poor as well, like middle class. Uh, so yeah, and our parents were what do you call it? Like they were all about moderation, right? They didn't want to spoil us. Uh, so yeah, like anyways, the thing the point I'm trying to make is when we didn't have too many options, we would embrace what we had, right? So I honestly saw a comedian talking about this recently. I think I don't remember who was it, but like he was saying something like imagine being a kid right now, right? Like you go online to I don't know social media, you are seeing so many shit, uh, like in terms of news happening in the world. Like there's so much shit happening. I mean, there's always so much shit happening, but like you see it all, right? Like you can see everything now. There's so much information. So what do? You just stop giving a shit because you can't give a shit about that many topics and stuff and all that, right? So they just give up, right? Like they don't give a shit about anything. I mean, my nieces are like that. Uh, and like it's not hard to guess. Like most new generation, at least like in, like the most of time, like they are so overloaded with information, like they just don't give a shit about anything, right? Like this is basic math, right? If there is too many of something, like naturally depreciates in value, right? And you can see it in big cities, right? In big cities, people just walk past you, right? But in small towns, people actually look at you, right? Maybe say good day or something, right? But in big cities, like it's so crowded, you don't know what's gonna happen. Everybody is like most of the time avoiding each other, right? So human value is kind of depreciates. Same with everything, right? If you have so many something, right? If you have so many games available to you, it's kind of like there's so many of them, right? You don't value it. I'm not talking about its absolute objective value, but the value you put on it, right? Like if you like imagine, uh, I don't know. Like it's also same with that, like uh, someone rich saying money doesn't matter, right? Or someone attractive saying looks don't matter or something like that. So when you have so much of that, of course it doesn't fucking matter. So it's something like that, right? Uh, and I was watching that comedian. Uh, I've been thinking about this a lot. So yeah, so what do you do about this, right? What the fuck? What the fuck is this? So limiting yourself is kind of helpful, actually, right? In terms of like that saying, if you stand for nothing, you fall for everything, right? Like if you don't have something like a boundary, right? This is what I'm about. If you don't have that, like you fall for everything, right? Like you click on everything. So, uh, but yeah, in short, like algorithm is not our friend, right? Less content, certainly more engaged in the content you had. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Those were the days. How old were you when you uh, had first PC? I was really young. I remember my dad uh, had a really old notebook. It was Windows 3.x, 3.1 or something. So it was his work computer, right? But he would bring it home time to time. There was no games. There was this Windows games. I would just I was really young. Like I don't know, like 4, 5. I don't know. I would play with Windows, dude. I would just move folders around and all of that. And then our fam got got a like actual PC like when I was I think 7. Uh, yeah, that's a super important point. We aren't wired for info overload. Exactly, exactly. Yeah, this is also like a psychological truth, right? It's not like our brains are not evolved for this. It's too much, man. So unless you take conscious control of that, like it's too much. Like like most of the time when I talk to people, like they complain about not having time or energy to do the things they want to do. And this stuff, like almost invisible, right? Like spending time on social media. Like sometimes I go online to look at some memes. But uh if I go into that scrolling loop, I don't know, like I feel dumb, dude. Like after 5 minutes, I feel so empty, like meaningless. And then I'm like, oh, this is so fucking dumb. What am I doing? Right? And I just close it. It's not only time as well. Like it's draining uh your willpower and all that. Honestly, I totally get people who, people who just like unplug, go live in the wilderness. Like not like a savage, but go to a like mountain house, mountain home or something. Like I totally get those people, dude. We didn't have a PC until I was like 16, 17. Same kind of story as you. I was super into live within your means. Yeah, yeah, middle class. Yeah. And middle class was actually like you could easily buy a house if you were middle class, right? Like it was more or less same all around the world. Now, probably like middle class is like there's this gap, right? Like this is poor, this is middle class, this is rich. Uh, like there was lots of poverty as well, like before 2000s. But middle class was actually decent, right? Not I don't know how to I don't even know how to draw that. Like rich gets richer, poor gets poorer kind of thing. Uh, I think this kind of what do you call it? Stretched. I don't know. Yeah. Also, it's not like it's not like I'm bitching about stuff and all that. Like it's all patterns, right? Like whatever happens in human history, like if you look at history, it's almost always the same fucking pattern. Like if you look at civilizations like Rome, uh, ancient Greece and all that, it's always a pattern. Same with there was this amazing guy. Like he- that actually blew my mind when I first saw it. There was this guy who who like studied and created this pattern of human civilization. Like it's really accurate, right? So according to his design, like not the design, but according to his uh, construct, I don't remember exactly, but there's war and then there's crisis or some sort of plague or something like that, and then there's what did I say? War, plague, economic crisis, something like that. And this guy laid out exactly the history and dude, it's fucking same for thousands of years. It's so insane. Obviously, you don't know what's gonna happen exactly, but like the pattern is the same. It's a different thing on the surface every time. But then it's like seasons, right? Not every winter is the same, but it's winter, right? Quitting. Yeah. Also, it was like what do you call it? You know, when you were kids, it was like, for example, one of the kids in the gang had PlayStation, or one of them had the PC. Like nobody had the same things, right? So every day we would argue about whose place we are gonna go, right? Okay, maybe a couple more. What's going on, man? My iPhone is nagging about something as well. First time I'm seeing this. There's this red text saying something. When I look at it, it goes away, like talking about an error. Maybe something to do with Twitch. I don't know. Right. Time for a break. Get some coffee, do some backflips, and be right back. All right. I'm gonna drink my coffee here. Backflips, the hidden secret to creating good art. Honestly, I had this place which had a huge living room. You know those house structures that where you have the kitchen and the living room, not separated with a wall, right? So it was a big, really big living room, right? So I had the PC at somewhere next to a wall, and I would set up. I would set up a obstacle course in the living room, right? I would set up, uh, like I had this IKEA, for example. I had this IKEA. What do you call it? Bookshelf, right? I would put the bookshelf, and then I would rotate the couch, and then put something else. I would put pillows on the floor, so if I fall, I wouldn't break something. So, anyways, when I was taking a break, I would do parkour in the house, right? I was practice. I used to practice the moves when I was first learning the parkour. I would do vaults over the bookshelves and the desk and all that. It was actually fucking insane when I used to do that. And uh, like the main thing that's so your heart is a muscle, right? Even though it's a muscle, the main thing that like elevates your heartbeat is your legs, right? Like if you just jumping rope for like 5 minutes, you are done, right? You basically set yourself up for next 3 4 hours. Depends on how you do it, right? But yeah, like when you jump or like leg exercise, that's why walking is so relaxing, right? Psychologically, it makes your heart pump. That's why I loved parkour, right? Like that's all you do basically. You jump on stuff all the time. I wasn't super crazy in the house, but I was a little monkey outside. Yeah, constantly climbing trees, generally causing mayhem. Yeah. Yeah, also like getting into state, it all starts with the body, right? Like if you move your body, even for 5 minutes, right? If you just I don't know dance or something, it instantly changes your mood, right? Like what happens, uh, like personally. Okay, are we back? Are we back? Hello, 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 hello. Are we back? Yes, nice. Oh my god. I saw that OBS disconnecting. I was like, here we go again. So I'm guessing it's just a hiccup, but no worries. If it disconnects, I will join back, come back online. So it's all good. Blame me. I jinxed it with my first command. No, it's not on you, man. It's like there is some weird shit going on with the internet. That reminds me. Uh, remember I had the network driver from 2017, and I was complaining about my PC disconnecting from the router. It was so funny, man. And the funny thing is, I built this PC like in 2021, 20, something like that. But I installed Windows in like 2020 or something. But the driver, network driver, is 2017. I am sure it might be that version, but and it might be that they didn't release anything. But really, like they at least release an update like every year, right? And when you trust Windows, like you click update driver, right? You go onto control panel and then you go onto the network adapter and all that. You click on update driver and Windows is like, "Oh, okay, this is all up to date. You have the latest version." And then you go online, the actual the manufacturer's website, and then it's like it's this ancient driver. Also, I remember the times that you had to install every single driver manually when you install Windows. Oh my god. I had to have those uh, driver CDs, like for everything, right? For the sound card, for the network, for the motherboard, and graphics card, and all that. Anyways, so that's what I was talking, right? Like the body, physical is the main aspect, right? Like if you change, like if you move a bit, even for a couple minutes, it instantly changes your whole psychology. I'm honestly like seriously thinking about setting up one of those like walking desks. Do they call it that? Like the standing desk, but you also have a treadmill under. Drivers and necessary evil. That secretary is one of those. She absolutely loves it. Yeah, like uh, I mean movements, man. Or alternatively, just have kids, right? Because kids like jump around all the time, like break shit up, and you chase them all the time. So that's a natural high intensity lifestyle. I remember when my older niece was like 5 years old, 4 years old. Oh my god, dude! Like you have like everybody has somewhat order in their room or studio, right? Like you have things at their place, right? Like you have your tablet, you have your PC desk and all that. Like if when a kid comes to a room, like everything changes place, dude. It's so insane. Like absolute chaos. The kids kind of funny, uh, but it's kind of annoying when you try to find something and then you can't find it. I was never as fit as when the kid was young. She was also little fish from when she was a toddler. So we were constantly going to the pool. Oh, nice. So she likes to swim. Lots of low intensity cardio swimming. Yeah. Also, swimming is so insane, right? It's no joke, man. Honestly, I was thinking about going for the Ironman challenge. So it's like a full marathon and like that amount of swimming and that amount of cycling, right? I have no problem with cycling. When we were kids, like we would cycle all the time, right? So I have no problem with bicycle, no problem with marathons, but swimming, oh my god, I'm afraid I will just drown. I think the max I can swim is like a kilometer, and then I'll probably drown. I don't know because we didn't grow up in seaside. Like we used to uh, swim in holidays a lot, but it's not what do you call it? It's not really embedded, right? Once she got her teens, she became less active. Yeah. Have you ever nearly drowned for real? Uh, no, I think I can't remember an instance. I mean, we used to do some crazy shit, but yeah, I can't remember. You know, they say it's one of the most peaceful ways to die, drowning. I don't know. Okay, so let's keep these aside for the moment. I just draw the prompts. See if we vibe with it. Think I told the story once before. Fell through ice in drained pool. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, nearly drowned under ice. Yeah, that's insane. You are like, have you played Assassin's Creed Valhalla? What was his name? The main character? Eivor? That's the one AC I haven't played. Okay. Yeah, I can only imagine. Okay, so let's see. like this. Oh yeah, I remember I was talking about something. I lose the thread. So, anyways, remember I was talking about we had so many, like having so many options, not good, right? In terms of information overload and all that. So, anyways, that's what I was thinking about uh, when it comes to reference images, right? So, uh, having so many options kind of stifles me. Not in terms of the number of references, but I mean, I'm not saying it's bad all the time. Depends on what you're aiming, right? But so I felt that when I was trying to draw or make an actual figure session, like when you are doing gestures, it's just couple of seconds, right? That's when you want lots of references, like go through them really fast. And but then I remembered the times when I used to just pick a video like Croquis Cafe posts, right? And then just commit to it, right? Even if you don't like the model, even if you don't want to draw it, uh, like maybe it's a male model that you want to draw a female that day, whatever, right? But the thing is, when you don't have an option, like if that's all you get that day, uh, like you try to make it work, right? That's the thing. Obviously, like you can choose anything you want, but that's another skill, right? Like make it work. Like if you don't like the pose, like maybe stylize it, right? Make it beautiful. That's one of the challenges, especially right now more than ever. Like art is more about like if you look at uh like most media, right? Most animation, comics, like art is stylized more than ever. Like everything is stylized, right? Like realism is not something uh like so many people going for, right? So uh yeah, you can stylize it. You don't have to like draw it as it is. That could be a challenge, right? Or you can focus on something else or whatever. Or uh like I don't know, find beauty in it, right? That's also a skill. I think you said that was one of your favorite AC. Yeah, like in terms of Assassin's Creed, the original Assassin's Creed is actually Assassin's Creed, right? Other ones are whatever they are. But that's yeah, that's one of my favorites. Like Viking concept, it's so good, man. I should maybe pick it up on sale sometime. Honestly, Ubisoft, you know, You know the situation of current state of Ubisoft, like they are almost bankrupt. So I don't see a time that Ubisoft doesn't do a discount. Like anytime I look at Ubisoft, they are everything is like 80% off. It's a really good game. I really liked Odyssey just for the setting. Yeah, oh my god, like that was also really good. Game itself was okay. Visuals of the world were amaze balls. Yeah, had that feeling. Caught myself skipping refs last night. Yeah, that's what happens to me when I'm tired, right? When I'm drawing gestures, like I'm on flow, right? Let's say I'm drawing for 30 minutes, 40 minutes, whatever. And then I start being picky, right? I start skipping references. That's when I say to myself, okay, you are tired, take a break. That happens to me when I'm tired, right? Consciously told myself to stop doing that and just throw. Yeah, yeah. Also, that's a big part of it, right? Like catching yourself doing shit like that and like changing that behavior or whatever until it becomes a habit. Honestly, like changing old habits is harder, right? Because it's unlearning. You're kind of resolving a knot, right? That's actually harder than establishing a completely new habit. Same with drawing, right? When you develop some weird habits, it's so hard to break. Need to get into a habit of drawing what's presented, make it work, regardless, yeah, of my interest in the pose. Yeah, again, it depends, right? Not all the time, but uh, maybe that's what's happening with me too. I'll try that next time that happens. Yeah, it's like this idea of decision fatigue, right? Or information overload. But yeah, I'm talking about this in the context of like figure practice, right? Obviously, if you get a gig and they ask you to, I don't know, design a weapon, and you just go onto Pinterest and you see a fish image, and then you don't go out. I'm gonna make it work, and then you design a fish weapon. So far, this Figuary, I'm doing less pure gesture. It's been rewarding, but I should get back to that more often. Yeah, yeah. Gesture doesn't seem like much, but it's one of those raw practices, right? Like the outcome is not shiny, right? It's not like this finished rendering that that you know drops people's jaws. It's more like something you do for yourself. Yeah. Also, today I want to like draw something else, right, for a change. I think we used to talk about this a lot. Like your creative side, like the part of you that you make art with, is like this tender little kid, right? That creative part of us. If you make it work like a slave miner, it gets dull, right? Sometimes it wants to, sometimes you wanna give it what it needs, right? Remember, I think it was last year. Like every stream, uh, I would just draw like some random shit, right? Like it looks random, but like uh, I don't know. Maybe that day my daemon wants to draw something, and I go for that. Actually, needed to hear that. Yeah, dude, exactly. Like uh, there's a time and place to like push yourself, but then uh, sometimes we forget that uh, that creative part of us. This is this tender, uh, tender part, right? And also, I think that's one of the deformations of the modern life, right? Like we want to like milk everything, right? I draw this. How can I milk this? How can I get views? How can I post this? Or all that stuff. Or like we have this mentality as a society, like how to make something into something, right? Make everything into something. And when we dwell on that so much, we kind of lose uh, that vibe, right? Sometimes it's just for making art, just for the sake of creating something, right? Just I just want to like focus on beauty and draw something, whatever, right? Just down on me, I'm being less playful so far, treating them more like sketch studies as opposed to exploration. Yeah, yeah. Like again, there's a time for all of them, but like it's one of those key things, right? That playfulness. Not like being a absolute clown to the point that you can't focus, right? Uh, but yeah, like that playful spirit. Finding the balance, exactly, yeah. Yeah, so when I feel like that, when I feel that or when I feel like I'm putting too much pressure, uh, uh, yeah, I just do that, right? I just give myself a slack, not like in terms of not working or anything. I'm still drawing, but then I'm like, okay, like you are free. Draw whatever you want to draw, right? When I do that, I instantly have motivation, right? Because sometimes it's like a little kid, right? It's like you want to draw, but you don't want to draw that, right? It's like this little kid part of me bitching out, like I don't want to draw that. Not yet. Like mainly it's play and exploration, right? At least initially. Oh my god, dude, what is this face? My phone is draining fast. Probably gonna have to dip for that. Try to catch you when I get home. Oh, okay. I thought you were at home. Okay, you are still at work. Good. Okay. Okay. See you later, man. All right, time for a break. Honestly, it came out better than I expected. Maybe drop in some shading. Yeah, I mean, just playing with it. So, anyways, be right back. All right, we are back. Maybe grab another brush for a change. One thing I love about doing these kind of loose gestural figures is like being loose, right? It's like you don't have to be tight. Just drop in some tones. Uh, keep it lighthearted. Usually, I'm like that when I'm drawing traditionally, but I have this weird conditioning when I'm working digitally. Uh, like it's been like that my whole life, right? Like obviously, when you are working digital, uh, in the like design studios and all that, you are expected to be more tight and precise. uh, I have that conditioning. So when I manage to get into this loose mode, uh, digitally, like I'm having so much fun. It's probably because, uh, like in digital, you can zoom in infinitely, right? You can just keep zooming in, and it's so precise. It's this weird thing I have, right? But like when you are drawing on pencil and paper, you can't just zoom in, right? You have your eyes, and that's the technology. And again, I'm not saying this in terms of right and wrong, but uh, there's a place for that as well. I also love, you know, being tight and doing these line works for comic books and all that. And that's the thing about these challenges, right? Like you are not expected to like create a masterpiece. We are just having fun and practicing. Because that's a big thing with learning. When you are having fun, when you are in this state of play and exploration, it's so insane. You actually learn better because you are not in survival mode. All your senses are open. That reminds me something Alan Watts said. He was saying something like, uh, if you're an artist, like a dancer, painter, or a musician, what you are doing is basically playing, right? So an artist is someone who learns how to play on command and then do it in public, right? Okay, I guess I mean there are some gestures I really would love to take further. But maybe I also have some from the other day, so I can just stack them up. Maybe one day we can do those. So yeah, that will do it for today. And yeah, thanks a lot, guys, for watching. And as always, stay awesome, stay amazing, and I'll see you tomorrow.